I want to welcome each and every one of you here, Einstein faculty, students, members of our CTSA community, as well as some of our distinguished outside speakers. I want to personally credit both Harry Shamoon and Paul Morantz, our associate deans, as well as Brian Curry, our colleague who helps bridge the former divide to Montefiore, our valued partner in the CTSA. And I can relate to Harry's comment about no food and drink in the auditorium. I have to share a vignette with you. Back when I used to actually do research and was presenting on G proteins at Cold Spring Harbor, there was a new auditorium at Cold Spring Harbor Labs, and Jim Watson, then the director, was standing guard outside after the coffee breaks to make sure no one came in. So figure if, you know, the discoverer, co-discoverer of the double helix could do that. So Harry, I won't delegate that. That's a big responsibility I have to undertake. But on to the more important aspects of the morning. Those of you from the Einstein community may remember on a much sunnier and beautiful day in June, we had the dedication of this new Price Center block pavilion. And we had a tent, we had food, we had some speeches and elected officials, but it was a wonderful event recognizing the significant people, Michael Price and Muriel Bloch, whose very substantial donations made possible this building. And that's very important for a dean. That's part of the lifeblood, given the stagnant NIH budget, that allows the support of all of our terrific investigators. But what was lacking from that dedication ceremony in June was a celebration of the actual science that really is the purpose of this building. And I have to remind our board members many, many times that as pretty as the building is, it's the people inside that have been recruited to work here and to work with colleagues across the campus that are really the purpose of what we're doing here. So our strategic research plan that was developed with the Einstein faculty during my first year here really talked about building bridges and having goals of increasing the health of people in the Bronx, in the city, in the United States, and indeed in the world. And that's not an overreaching statement given all that Einstein in connection with Montefiore does, both in the Bronx, throughout the city and in the country, and certainly in our global health activities in many countries in Africa, in India, Central and South America. Today we'll have an opportunity to hear both from distinguished Einstein faculty as well as outside speakers, and let me just say, although Harry will do the introduction, I'm particularly pleased that Bill Crowley is here, someone I trained with as a medical student at Mass General, a pioneer in reproductive endocrinology, and indeed an epitome of what translational research really is as it relates to patient-oriented work. So welcome all, and we look forward to this excellent symposium.